Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. We're done with all the monotypes. We're just going to do a regular Wi-Fi battle today. I don't think I showcase Electrode. I don't have the set that I really want to showcase, which is like a sub-toxic foul play set, which I don't think is that good, truth be told. I think dual screens is Electrode's best thing, but because I don't have that set, I am going to be showing off dual screens, which I've used several times, but it's going to be main focus of it. So the way you lose Electrode, in my opinion, is you go a plus speed nature. Whether it be naive, hasty, or timid, you set up light screen and reflect. And from there, you just use it to either support your other teammates. You can go for explosion, so you have more turns. You can run thunder or thunderbolt. Thunder does a little bit more to Starmie. But yeah, if you guys want to see any of my previous Wi-Fi battles, there's a playlist down below. I'll be right back with the battle. So I actually realized, especially because we're in March, it's going to be hard to find battles versus people that don't run Mewtwo. So I think I'm just going to go with the Mewtwo game. Electrode can set up screens on Poliwrath. It can set up screens on any one of those Pokemon because it's faster than everything, besides Mega Aerodactyl. I'm going to use my own Aerodactyl to get up rocks, which I think would be crucial for maybe a Cloyster sweep or a mini sweep. I do think that my Mega Alakazam is also going to be doing a ton of work. Absolutely a ton of work in this game. But yeah, if you guys, I don't know. I feel like Cloyster could do it, and I do think that Mega Alakazam is going to be really nice if I could just weaken Snorlax. I could see Outrage Dragonite being good. The reason I think Alakazam is going to be good is not only because of its speed tier, but the fact that my opponent's running Mew and Mewtwo, so I can calm mine up alongside both of them and allow me to take their hits. I have the screens to prevent everything. And I can just see it, I don't know, pulling through. I can just see it pulling through. I don't know. That's just me, though. So let's see how they lead. They end up leading off a Mew, which is fantastic because I can just lead off with Aerodactyl. Now, I don't know if this is Rock's Mew or not. I don't know what set it is. It could be running U-turn. I don't want it to Will-O-Wisp me, and I don't want it to get up Rock, so I'm going to go for Taunt first. While I could obviously get up Rocks in this thing's face, I do think Taunt I value a little bit more. As he goes for Ice Beam, I'll easily be able to live that. Not easily, but I will be able to live that, which is very important. Don't freeze me. Thank you. So, we're just going to up our Stealth Rock here. Obviously, it'll be really nice for weakening Aerodactyl. And a little bit of chip on Snorlax is going to go a long way when my main way of weakening it is special attackers. A double Ice Beam. So I have two options. I think that going Alakazam and Shadow Balling is the best play first. While I do think this is a win con in the end game, I also think that I need to weaken Mew. That way I can do something with Cloyster. So just gonna Mega Evolve and click Shadow Ball here. As he switches out into more than likely what? Snorlax? Alright, very good play. However, this is kind of what I need, I feel. Because, well, I need it to come in. That way I can go Electrode. I can set up a Reflect. I can explode in its face. And then I can Shell Smash up a Cloyster and just do a ton to him. And again, this is one of the only things on my opponent's team, on my opponent's entire team, stopping Mega Alakazam. So this is probably the best opportunity to get in my Electrode here. I doubt an Earthquake would come out. I think a Body Slam or something would. I can't be paralyzed. I guess they could Toxic, but I mean, I think Body Slam or Facade or whatever is coming out over Earthquake. Though I do have a Melmetal, so they may just Earthquake. They do go for Ice Punch, maybe predicting my Dragonite to want to come out. And I get frozen. Okay, so that's really big. If I break through here and get the Reflect, that'd be great. Okay. So this is really big because this was my setup opportunity. I basically got up a Reflect and I was able to Shell Smash in this thing's face with Cloyster. Even potentially Shell Smashing twice. So unfortunately in the first game, my Pokemon does not put in the most work at all. I'll bring out Cloyster. That sucks, man. That Electrode just got the short end of the stick there. Reflect just meant this thing set up easily. No Shell Smash anyway. I mean, I still do it, but I'm gonna take more. And he might go Poliwrath, in fact. But I need to weaken Snorlax, which is why I'm doing this. I need to weaken Snorlax. Now after a Shell Smash, I'm faster than both Mega Alakazam and Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl. I'm only saying Mega Alakazam because they have the same speed tier. But my opponent does have a potential Mega Aerodactyl. They could go Poliwrath. Poliwrath is definitely a play my opponent can make. I could also just see them staying in. Ice Punch, Earthquake. They do switch out. Maybe Poliwrath? They end up going Mew. Now, I don't know if their Mew is like Mega Drain or anything like that, but at this point, I don't really have a choice. I would have loved to get up a Reflect and then maybe even a Light Screen or a Self-Destruct on the Snorlax. That would have helped me out. But we can't, obviously, here. So, Thunderbolt will definitely be able to knock me out from Mew. But I can set up a Calm Mind in Mew's face. I'm going to go for Ice Beam. Ice Beam obviously is my... Well, it's the same power as Surf, but Ice Beam has a chance to freeze them. On top of still critting like that. As I go for Thunderbolt, that's going to be able to knock me out. So, yeah, I'll easily be able to knock me out. -1. Cloyster does not have the best special defense. I think at this point, I still go out into my Alakazam and still Shadow Ball, no matter what. I still got to weaken that Snorlax, but I think the safe win will be better than me Calm Minding up. Actually, maybe Calm Minding up is better. Let me Calm Mind up here, because then I can knock him out with Dazzling Gleam and also hit Snorlax, especially because their Mew is so weakened. They might not even save it. Are they actually going to go Snorlax now? Nope. I'm surprised. Because you're potentially letting me weaken. Like, if I want to, I could technically stay in here. It's not the best play, though. The best play is to go Melmetal. But if the way they're playing, like, I'm going to get a Calm Mind Alakazam sweep. I'm going to get a Calm Mind Alakazam sweep. I will. So we're going to go Melmetal, provided my opponent does not freeze me again, which would be really annoying. And I'd be able to go for Double Iron Bash. Obviously, they can go out to Poliwrath, but I don't care about that too much. They go for Self-Destruct, which is incredible. Because like I said, this was the only thing I needed weakened / gone for Alakazam to win. So I am completely fine with them throwing away their Snorlax there. Poliwrath comes out as it should. I can set up on this thing. I just don't want them to be a... I really don't want them to be a Hypnosis set. So I'm actually going to go out into my Dragonite. And I think with that, by keeping Melmetal alive, I have outs for Mega Aerodactyl, which I speed tie with. Obviously, Mega Aerodactyl cannot knock out Mega Alakazam from full, but unless it has like Crunch or something, which I don't think knocks it out at full, but goes for Earthquake there. I'm going to Outrage immediately. I just want this thing chipped. So if it comes to it, Melmetal can still do it at the end too. And obviously I just want to get rid of it as much as possible. I don't mind taking an Ice Punch either. Oof. I ate that up too. Nice. So I'll take this. They don't even have a switch in Outrage anyway. And with Poliwrath being gone, that's something that threatens Melmetal. They could go out to Aerodactyl next, which I don't mind either. I guess like maybe they're not going to Mega Evolve their Aerodactyl. And if they don't, Calm Mind Alakazam should be able to clean up on its own. Yeah, Calm Mind Zam should be able to clean up on its own. We're going to see if we can get our Electrode to actually set up screens and boom, though, because that would have been just so nice versus that Snorlax. Basically, Snorlax ended up booming itself, which I think was a little bit premature. Or early, whatever you want to say. Because, like, the Zam is just so threatening. Okay. I'm assuming Aerodactyl or Gengar, though. They all gotta come out. Mew is such an odd one because that gives me the Calm Mind. Why did they go Mew? I know they're gonna Ice Beam me, but why Mew? Why not something that actually threatens my Zam? Like Aerodactyl. Because now you're giving me a Calm Mind in Mew's face. And I will go for Calm Mind in Mew's face. And after a Calm Mind, I will mess something up. Because after a Calm Mind, I guarantee knock out Aerodactyl as well. Mega Aerodactyl. Regular Aerodactyl will probably die anyway, but Mega Aerodactyl I'll be able to knock out. Unless they had U-turn this entire time. But at this point, they don't even switch in. So I'm gonna Calm Mind in its face. And see how my opponent reacts. It's been a while. I miss Monotype. I miss using 4 of the same Pokemon. I don't know. It's probably just me. I know some of y'all got tired of Monotype for sure. I saw some comments. But like, I don't know. I miss it. It was so fun. It really is fun. Anyway, I know I'll be able to knock out Mega Aerodactyl after the Calm Mind. The only thing I'm worried about is Mewtwo. Potentially if it's like Mewtwo X. But that's only if they Mega Evolve into Mewtwo X too. Because I also know I'll be able to take an Earthquake from Mew. I mean, I'll be able to take like Ice Beam from Mew or whatever, and also an Earthquake from Mewtwo after. But if Mew ends up hitting me with a physical attack, could be a little bit bad. Let's see. And it does have Earthquake. Uh-oh. It's not going to do that much, but it's enough for Aerodactyl, which is a problem. I'm going to go all in. I don't think I'll be able to knock out my... I don't think I'll be able to knock out the Mewtwo in my Zam. And I'm gonna make it go all in on speed tie. I know at +2 I definitely will. I'm gonna go for another Calm Mind. Because at +2, I'll definitely be able to knock out Mewtwo with the Shadow Ball, because it's essentially a nasty plot boost. So I need this. I am going all in though, but if they don't Mega Evolve their Arrow, then it doesn't matter. I will outspeed anything anyway. I outspeed every variant of Mewtwo. Don't crit me, I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright. So, I can just safely click Psychic here, which will be able to knock him out, and hits everything as well besides Mewtwo. This will easily be able to knock out Mew. Also, if you want to, like, make a crazy play. And again, like, the only thing they can do is, like, because I am +2, I will be able to knock out their Mewtwo, guaranteed, right? I'm fairly confident that's a guaranteed KO. And because I am timid, I'll be faster. So, all they can do is go Aerodactyl, Mega Evolve, and you know what? They better lose a speed tie after freezing me. Because all this was for nothing if they don't lose that speed tie. I hope they lose a speed tie. I feel like they're going to win it. Because like when you get lucky, you continue that trend, man. That luck don't stop. But best case scenario, they just lose right now to Mega Alakazam. Because that's... So, guys, if I lose the game, it's because I lost this 50-50 right here. Hey, but if I win the game, it's because I won the 50-50. Not bad. Yep. Ah, nice, nice, nice. 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 We take those. We take those. Beautiful. Mewtwo is going to die to a Shadow Ball. This is this is +2 Shadow Ball. Do you see my spoons? Imagine 15 of them now. Well, actually, he has... Yeah, it's 5, right? Yeah, 5. Another 5 after Calm Mind. Another 5 after. Yeah. Fall. Neo down, Mewtwo. And last is that Gengar, which I definitely will be able to outspeed. And even if I misclick, half my moves can KO anyway. I don't think I'll misclick. Psychic is stronger than Shadow Ball because it's stab, but I'm going to go for Shadow Ball anyway. Because I like the way Alakazam makes the spoons look. Hey, alright, so we were able to win the first game. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, guys, I will be right back with a second game. Okay, so we have a game, and I absolutely love my opponent's team. Super cool, super cool. Some undervalued picks, in my opinion, in Magneton and Hypno. Fantastic. Cloyster destroys my opponent's team, and what it doesn't destroy in the Poliwrath, yeah, I have Alakazam for as well. So this should be a lot of fun. We're going to lead Aerodactyl, gets up our rocks. Electrode should be able to get up screens and then boom on either the Hypno or maybe Magneton / Rhydon. But I like Aerodactyl a lot. It prevents rocks from my opponent and it can set them up itself. Under screens, I think that Dragonite's going to go a long way too. And Melmetal is going to be important for me because it means I don't lose to my opponent's Dragonite. So this will be a fun game all in all, I think. Depending on how they lead, it depends on what I'll go for. If they lead Rhydon, I think I'm going to Rocks immediately and not Taunt. If they lead off with Magneton, I think Earthquake is just relatively free. Yeah, Earthquake is my best play. There's no reason to allow, like, especially if they opt to stay in expecting me to Rocks. And I feel like they might, considering they don't switch in very well to this, besides maybe Rhydon, which I don't mind weakening either, yeah. Like so the reason my opponent stayed in there, because a lot of people in this situation would just still go for Rocks, because Aerodactyl is typically a lead that you're just supposed to you know, sack and set up rocks with. And I mean, I am going to do that. I am definitely going to do that. But if I can get a free kill like that, I'll take it. For sure. Just for sure. That was the KO I wanted. Poliwrath comes out. And this is amazing because now they don't really switch into my Alakazam that well. We'll get up rocks here. I don't really care about Poliwrath. I can always go Mega Alakazam, Mega Evolve, and click Psychic. And yeah. Obviously, Earthquaking also would have helped a little bit too, but I do want the rocks up to pressure Dragonite a little bit as well. Waterfall should be able to knock me out or be really close. Nice. So this is actually really good too because I get a little bit of damage off on Poliwrath, which goes a long way in terms of Cloyster sweeping. That goes a long way in terms of Cloyster sweeping, for sure. So that's awesome. Because I can see my Cloyster setting up on Dragonite, especially after I get up a screen. So at this point, I just bring out my Hypno. I don't bother predicting at all either. Excuse me, my Alakazam, and I don't bother predicting their Hypno, which is going to come in. And I just click Psychic. If they sack Poliwrath, Electrode gets up a screen and wins me the game. Again, this is just something that just severely threatens my opponent. Very, very, very little answers to. They probably are going to go Hypno, which doesn't even beat me. The only thing it can really do is Thunder Wave me. Besides that, it doesn't really do much. And I want damage on Hypno, whether it be with Rocks or with Psychic, because Hypno has very good special defense. And it's something that can be annoying for my Cloyster for sure. So the plan here is after Psychicking, I'm going to go directly out into my Electrode, which will take a hit. They'll have to go for Shadow Ball. There's two moves my opponent can go for here. They can go for Thunder Wave, or they can go for Shadow Ball. I guess they could go for Calm Mind as well, but either way, Electrode tanks Shadow Ball, and Electrode doesn't care about Thunder Wave because it is an Electric type. So, just like this damage in general is going to be really nice. Look how mad he looks. Yep, and there's the Thunder Wave. Beautiful. So we're going to set up a light screen first, because this means I can deal with the Hypno. Look how mad he looks, but he's so happy. As he goes for Calm Mind, I don't really care about that. And then I'll set up a Reflect, and then I'll just boom. Because at that point, you don't really do much to me. In fact, I win the game with Alakazam after. I don't even have to use Cloyster. So set up a Reflect here. And then I'll just go right for the Self-Destruct. Don't even have to care. Calm Minding up is not going to save you, my friend. Especially because that's boosting your special defense, and I'm going for a physical explosion after. So this is what I thought Electro would do in this game. Obviously, Magneton could have like Toxic me and been a little bit annoying, but basically set up hazards and boom. And this is what I could have done the first game as well. But it's really just a good support Pokemon that just, honestly, that just does just that. It just helps support the team. That's it. Yep, Calm Mind doesn't matter. I literally go out to Alakazam right after and click Shadow Ball. Other options, of course, include my Cloyster, but Cloyster invites in Poliwrath. So at that percentage, it doesn't matter if you had +6. You'd go down to Shadow Ball from a Mega Alakazam. So again, that first turn was very key because it meant that they don't really switch into Psychic well, besides this Hypno. I really do love the way Shadow Ball looks when Mega Alakazam goes for it. And I have Mega Alakazam under screen, so at this point, I kind of 2-hit KO every single member on their team. Literally every single member. Venusaur will probably drop too. They do go out to Dragonite. Now, I don't want to be random Thunder Wave by this Dragonite. I think I'd rather just go out to Cloyster here. Because Cloyster takes every hit. If they Agility, I can Shell Smash anyway. And my opponent ends up forfeiting. And honestly, I don't blame them at that point. Alakazam can win, Cloyster can win too. And basically, if they went for Earthquake or Outrage, Cloyster tanks it under screens. I Shell Smash in their face, right? I Shell Smash right in their face. Their Outrage doesn't do that much under screens. It does like 30% probably. Shell Smash, they're probably still locked in. I go for Ice Beam, knock them out. They go Poliwrath, I boom on that. And then all they have left is Venusaur and Rhydon, both of which lose to the combination of Mega Alakazam, Melmetal, and Dragonite. So I think that game was almost certainly won by me. And big shout out to Electro, of course, for setting up the screens and booming. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.